there, partner.
Alrighty. Well, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and give Boog Meek a call. No introductions. Those are whack and always seem too weird. So we'll go ahead, hop right in.
Hello?
Boog Meek.
What's good?
What up?
Nothing much, man. Just got a big day tomorrow. Got 2 exams in the morning.
Oh, geez. Maybe we should have picked a better day to do this.
What?
So maybe we should have picked a better day to do this.
Oh no, it's all good. I'm a study before the test kind of guy, so we'll be up at 6 a.m. getting it going early.
A little bang in you, and you're ready to go.
It's exactly what I was thinking.
God damn. What are the tests in?
One's in history and the other's in core humanities. So
You got that on
gonna
lock.
pop in and glide out, you know?
That's right. You can call Big Mike if you need help on that history portion.
Really?
He's a history major.
American Revolution.
Wow. He might not be able to get you the best grade, but he can bullshit you something.
Yeah, it's a reading based class, so
Oh god.
there's like no homework, but there's like essay exams. So
did you do the
but I had
reading?
the teacher last semester, so yeah, here and there. But the last couple I've read, so
That's what we like
I think I
to
should
hear.
be good.
Oh yeah. Well, as you know, I didn't tell you, we are recording right now.
Wow, love that.
Yes,
Straight
sir.
off the bat.
And we can cut whatever needs to be cut or bleeped.
Yep.
You know how it goes. But I wanted to get into a little bit of UFC 280 picks.
Yeah.
Talk.
280, a big one.
The biggest. You like my Schaub impersonation there?
Huh?
I said you like my Schaub impersonation there?
Literally. Dude, Borachina Depot is hilarious, just grilling him all day.
It's nonstop. That guy is on the spectrum, to say the least.
So good.
But yeah, 280. How you feeling?
Well, first of all, we should remind everyone that it is an 11 a.m. main card start, 9 a.m. prelim, because talking to a few people today and they didn't know, so everyone knows.
I was also talking to a few people today, and they thought I was not going to be able to watch the fights because I have a wedding to go to, but I also remind them that it is an early card. I will be watching. I would have skipped the wedding if not. Sorry, Philip.
Wow. Respect. Press. Is that in Pismo? Are you going to be in Pismo?
Yeah, I'm staying with your mom.
Wow.
And Dan and Mikey. I mean, I didn't want to say like that. Come on.
Wow. That's a crew.
Yeah. I told Tay Meek to come up or come down and we should watch the fights together, and he just kind of blew me off. But
yeah, that's typical Tay Meek.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, early card. We love those. Nothing better. I don't really care too much about the prelims this time around, except there's a couple, obviously. I like the Ozdemir and Kroylov.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a banger.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know though. The odds are looking, dude. Is this gonna be a dog heavy card? I'm trying to figure out, where are they? Right here. Ozdemir's plus 150.
Yeah, Ozdemir's got a couple tough L's. He's facing a guy who's got good striking, just knocked out Gustafsson quick. So I don't see that one going the distance. But man, when those hands are flying, especially with no time, you never know.
No, definitely. And I always forget, is it a smaller octagon in Abu Dhabi, or is it just the normal size?
I think they're regular size because they're in an arena, but I'm not sure. That is a good question, but I would hope for the sake
Right.
of just kind of love of the
Everything.
game. They have the right dimensions.
Well, they did Stipe dirty going small, so
Yeah,
you never know.
literally. Yeah.
But then the other prelim I like is obviously the Bilal and Sean Brady.
Yep. Yep.
And you see Bilal talking today, the whole fuck Philly, he's all on board.
The what?
He
The
was
F what?
he was going fuck Philly, fuck Sean Brady. I hate Philly
Wow.
cheesesteaks. Just a classic Bill Burr style rant. Fuck the whole city, burn it to the ground. And it was
He
what was that?
he he said that in the USC like media day scrum.
Yeah.
Wow, I did
Yeah,
not know that.
with his big wonky eye.
Wow,
It
I did
was
not know that.
it was awesome. But I still like Sean Brady there. There's no way I see Bilal going through him. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree because Bilal, he only has success if he guys fights people that aren't kind of wrestlers, and that's kind of Sean Brady's game, and no one's been able to keep up with him. I actually just finished watching Sean Brady's media before this, and he sounds ready. He's had a long layoff, had no surgery. That usually helps people with their conditioning. So yeah, I'm with you on the Sean Brady train. I didn't know. I think Bilal's got something coming to him. Been talking a lot on Twitter, talking a lot. I didn't. I have to go. I'd have to go watch that media.
Yeah, no, it was honestly pretty good. I hadn't seen Bilal like that in quite some time. He doesn't usually get too rattled, but yeah, it was pretty funny. Khabib's in his corner though. How you feeling about
Yeah,
that? He's been with all the boys.
yeah. I mean,
Sauna with the boys.
throw him in there, cook him. But yeah. I mean, I understand why he's doing it, but I always lean towards the guys who stay with their people and everything like that. And Sean Brady's training with guys like what's his name, Andre Petrosky. I mean, that guy's a stud. The
Right.
what's that one guy who's on the Contender Series? Will Pfeiffer or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
They're training. They're all training together. So I mean, that's a doghouse in itself. A lot of wrestlers. So I mean, it's gonna. And Sean Brady was talking about his hips and everything like that. I mean, that's gonna come down to who's stronger because it's definitely gonna be grappling.
Yeah, no, it's for sure going to be grappling. And I like what you said though about changing camps. It's like, it's not even really changing camps, I guess, because he's still with the people. He just has Khabib with them now, though, and was with the tail end. But it just seems sketchy sometimes. It's
Yeah,
like he's
and
been winning. You know what I mean? He caught all this hype.
exactly.
What are you doing?
Yeah, and like Khabib's team, they're real like they're kind of all Dagestani. He's not from Dagestan. He's Muslim, but he's not. Yeah, I don't think he speaks Russian like all them. I mean, that's just
Right, just kind of the odd man out.
so much more stuff. And who was he with before? Was he a Kraus guy? I don't.
Fuck, I forget.
I mean, credit to Bilal, he ate the head kick that sent
Knocked out.
Usman to the Shadow Realm.
Yeesh. How do you feel about what's his name? Goddamn, the BMF. I can't think of his name. George Masvidal telling Leon he deserves that shot.
Oh my God, that dude, it's a rough look, man. I mean, he's trying to like talk about like Nate Diaz being like CT'd out and everything like that. It's like, dude, like Nate has only gone up since your guys' fight, and you've only gone down. Like, you have no. All he's trying to do is just like get fights off his past beefs, and it's like, bro,
It's
you're
bad.
dealing with legal shit.
Ugh. I don't even want to. I didn't want to bring up Colby, your boy. Smile
Yeah,
looks
he's
great
good.
though. He's back.
He'll be good. He's waiting it out. He'll come back to the right fight, main event, maybe an ABC card, but I think
Ooh,
he'll be fine.
an ABC
Whether he wants
card.
to go, whether he wants to go up to 85 or, I mean, hell, he could even drop to 55. I mean, he's a small, well, not small, but he kind of keeps his weight low for welterweight.
You think he could take off more? Get down
Say
to
that again?
55? I said, you think he could take off more and get down to 55?
I mean, dieting through camp. I mean, I definitely think so because I mean he looks barely sucked out stepping on the scale.
Yeah.
So I mean, he could if he had the right nutritionist and dieted through camp, which he kind of says he lives his life by. Then
And I feel like if anybody has that fucking mentals, it's him. He can go psycho on it.
exactly.
I honestly forgot to look up who Bilal's fucking old coaches were. Who cares? He
Yeah,
shouldn't have left unless they couldn't make it to Abu Dhabi. Then of course,
yeah.
still fuck him. Let's go, Sean Brady.
Yeah, if you want no striking, no good skills at all, look at Bilal Muhammad. That's what they all say.
I'm the sunglasses guy.
That was all time. That is an all time video.
Tony. R.I.P. Fuck.
Seriously.
Okay.
Give him the counter.
Oh, wow. You know, I wouldn't even be mad. I know Connor puts him into a fucking another dimension, but it needs to happen.
That's like one of the only fights I want Connor to take, but we don't have to get into that.
As you said, it says a lot. He hasn't been tested though. Who knows? Hey, that guy's clean. He's
juice him up, baby. Juice him up. Get on the Costa secret.
Hey, it's that juice, the secret juice. Okay, and then so we have the first fight on the main card is Chukagian versus Fioro.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Chukagian there. I'll tell
Really?
you why. She's a Henzo Gracie black belt.
Really?
I don't know if she's a black belt. Brown belt. Fuck me. Same shit. But she's from Henzo Gracie with my boy Gordon Ryan, where he used to be.
Wow. Love that.
Yeah. And I've never picked against her. I see her as one of the up and coming in the division. She's already up and coming, I guess. But I see her as one of the next title challengers. I think she already fought for it and lost, but she's a good dog. She's plus 175. And Fioro just doesn't really do it for me.
I was gonna give you reasons why I thought maybe she would not get this one.
I like it. Let's hear it.
But I don't know who she, like the girl she's fighting. I've never seen fight. I don't even know if it's her UFC debut.
No, she's been in there for a little bit. She's
she has.
Yeah, French girl, striker. She's 9-1-0.
Okay. Well, I watched the Embedded today, and it looked like Chukagian was just arriving, and she said she just got off the flight, and a lot of people are swearing by you need to get whatever the word is, acclimated to
there you go.
Abu Dhabi and stuff like that. So that could play a part. And I don't know if I'm not sure what Chukagian's following is, but she did already fight for the title. I don't know if the UFC would make that fight again or put her, because she wins this, it's 5 in a row. So
yeah,
who knows? Maybe they're setting her up for that French girl to get in there and have something.
No, it's I mean, I don't think she can get the title shot right after this. Like you said, she's gonna have to wait a little bit. But fuck, getting there this late, it's like you're either praying that you just skip the acclimating session, you know what I mean, and just or I don't know. It's gonna be rough because I've heard it both ways, like getting there, but that's I don't know. It's like Luke. He got there like 3-4 days ahead. It's like either get there right when or way in advance.
Yeah, the mushrooms and the foil over the bath didn't really work wonders for Lukey boy.
Oh, Lukey. People said that was a great performance, and I almost threw up. That was horrid.
Yeah, that was.
I don't care what people say.
The win there for him was he didn't get finished because.
Right. I mean, with his track record should have been a first round knock.
Yeah,
But
but that was a good fight for Costa to get him back on track.
no, yeah. I mean, it was a good fight. A good one for Luke to end on.
Oh
Both of
yeah,
them,
100%.
fuck yeah. But yeah. So that makes me change my thinking on her now. Getting there that late. But
Yeah, not sure when the French girl got there though.
yeah, that's
Not
a good
sure.
point. But I feel like that's a easier flight to Abu Dhabi
Mhm.
than
Yeah, it's got to be.
I'm just pulling shop facts out my ass. I have no fucking idea how long that flight is. um. Okay. And then so next we have Benil Dariush versus Mateus Gamrot, and I don't. Everyone's high on Benil, and I get why, but just something about him makes me not want to root for him.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I just think Gamrot. I'm guessing here, but I think he has the youth on him. Dariush is coming off that injury, and I mean Gamrot just went toe to toe with that Armin. Don't know his last name, but his last fight was like a freaking grapple scramble, freaking crazy high paced fight, five rounds, and I mean that guy went toe to toe with Islam, and no one else like was able to go toe to toe with Islam. So that just speaks to how good Gamrot is. So I think him being in there more frequently, him want like just I think pure want, you know.
Right. Now he's 21-1. Gamrot is, and
Whew.
right, Dariush is 21-4-1. But he's been, I mean, hot as of late. But he just got pulled from as the backup fighter for the main event. He was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Then they brought in the old Volk.
Yep.
What do you think of Charles saying he wants Volk at 55 in January and then in 45 in February?
I mean, I freaking love it. One, I don't know slash think that Charles can get down to 45, but
He looks bad at 55, honestly.
yeah, exactly,
Did
and
you see him
especially in
today?
1 month. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's already like fucking
Sucking
cutting
wind.
heavy.
Yeah, it looks sketch.
Yeah, so I don't know how he'd get down to 45, and I don't think they'd sanction him to fight after like a month after. I mean, the only reason you do that is because that's where the location is.
Well, he said, did he say 45 in Brazil? Because if that's the case, that commission will make anything happen. He can come in at 170 and he's weighing 45.
Yeah, exactly. I like him. I like him for the 70 title more than I like him for the 45 title.
Right? He'd be, if you let him fill out at 70, he'd be so fucking strong.
Yeah.
The other reason I am not a fan of Benil is he looks like Eli Whiteside. He's got that white hair.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. How old are you?
100%.
He was born in 89. So he's not that old, but he looks like a 50-year-old man. It's ridiculous.
Wow, 89. That's like what, 30s?
Yeah. Like
Jesus.
33, low 30s.
Jesus. Yeah, I don't think I've ever. I mean, he got that lucky knockout on Close when he was like on skates the entire time, and then, hasn't really been that much
right
afterwards. So
yeah, the UFC seems to love him though. But I'm with you, Gamrot.
Yeah,
I just think
Let's
go again.
I think Gamrot's just a what's it called? Like a guy who doesn't do anything else than MMA. I mean, those guys are the scariest when they got nothing else. Like they're not doing interviews, they're not doing sponsors. I mean, they're just
in the gym.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get me in there. I'll spar anyone. Let's go.
They are a fucking scary bunch. It's all those Russians too. It's like, I mean,
where is Gamrot from?
I think he's Polish. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Poland
Those guys, those people, frick.
are a different breed. That's shout out Luke Allen from Poland, Polska baby.
Wow.
Love that. Um, but next we have the man, the myth, the legend, El Shugre Azukar.
Huh?
Sean. I said El Shugre. How about him going full Abu Dhabi and just embracing it? I
Yeah.
love it.
Looking great. I love it too.
If only he didn't have that ankle weight that they called Tim Welch around him all the time. But I mean, Sean O'Malley, Peter Young. Who you got?
Well, first let me just ask, how do you feel about the Top G collab, Andrew Tate?
How do I feel? How do I feel?
How do you feel about?
I'm pissed I wasn't there. Give me that invite, Top G.
Top F and G. Hopefully he's in the building for 280.
Why wouldn't he be? I would be there.
Yeah,
Fuck.
definitely.
Oh my god, that guy needs to be brought back for pure comedy alone. Just for the idiots that bought in full flesh on both sides is so good. But no, Top G. Although that's the reason I think he's gonna win. He touched Top G's hand. No, but on the real, I'm a little worried.
Yeah. This is gonna be a tough one for the Shug show.
No, big time. But it's the one that he needs. If there's any fight he needs to win, it's this one. But
yeah,
I really don't think he loses that much stock if he does lose.
No, not at all. I actually think if he loses, it's him and Cody.
Wow.
I think that's his fallback for a little main event pup.
That does set that up perfectly, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to rebook Cody, if he's rebooked, because he was supposed to fight on one of those Apex cards that just happened. But, yeah, that'd be a great fight.
Wow, that's a great fight. They had a good back and forth on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. They've had a good story.
Yeah, exactly. It's just building up right to it. I would
that'd
like
get a lot
to
of
see
eyeballs.
What?
That'd get a lot of eyeballs. But
yeah.
Continue.
Oh, big time. That's like I don't know what fight to compare that to, but it's like two guys that are heading different directions. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
exactly,
it could go. They could send either the opposite direction with the win. But yeah, this is a big fight for Sean. I saw people liken it to Connor's Aldo fight.
Uh-huh.
What do you think about that?
I like it, but I mean there was so much more on the line for that one, and a lot more trash talk, a lot bigger story.
Right.
I think for one of those moments, there's got to be a belt on the line. But I mean, Jan's the number one guy in the world. A lot of people say he won the last fight, so I mean, definitely could be. I would say I would lean more to a Poirier fight, maybe even a Mendes fight for Sean, if we're gonna compare it to Connor, like that fight to get him to the title. But
I like the Mendes comparison.
Yeah.
Hey, similar. Fuck. I hope it goes similar. I'm just worried that he's gonna close the distance, get his hands on him, and then.
Yeah. So just... what I think for the last three fights we should give like I mean, I don't know if you know off the top of your head, but like give like an official like how you think it's gonna end.
Okay.
So what do you think?
I think O'Malley takes it to the cards. Sugar Sean decision.
Sugar Sean decision.
And I know that's not a popular pick, but I think he's just gonna be poking around all night in there and trying not to get get touched too much.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be an exciting fight. I think it's gonna be one of his more boring
Okay.
fights. Um,
I could definitely see that.
but I think he does end up winning. It's gonna be another shitty comparison, but it's gonna be like a John Jones fight. It's like all this hype behind it, and then you get in there and it's like, fuck.
You
That
gotta
was
do what
not
you gotta do for a dub.
exactly. But I think he takes to the cards. What about you?
I'll start by saying I'm gonna be rooting for Sean. I want him to win. I like everything about him. Want him to keep going. Love his stick. Um, but I would say my official prediction. If you're gonna take it to the betting line, I would say Jan by third round finish TKO because I think he's just been in there in main events with a lot of good guys, and he's the type of guy who will feel Sean out, take some of his punches, although that could be dangerous. And I think he just starts to tee off on him second round and then third round, kind of finish the deal, a la Tony Ferguson, Cowboy Cerrone, even Tony Ferguson, all those. Not him getting caught. I don't see Jan getting dropped, but I see him kind of high guard,
Right.
marching forward, probably heavy leg kicks.
Now, do you think he starts as slow as he usually does? He's been 5-round fights his last few, so it's
yeah.
like
Well, I'll say I don't know if it was his last, but his favorite fight was 3 rounds, and he didn't start out too guns blazing, but that was against Uriah Faber, who was kind of more
fuck.
old as fuck and gonna beat him on the ground. So I think
that's true.
I mean, these guys are gonna. I mean, the first 30 seconds to a minute. I mean, quick.
Right.
High twitch muscles are gonna be firing. I mean, they're gonna be going crazy with like leg kicks, quick rights. I mean, it's gonna. Yeah, I think it's either. I mean, you're right because I don't know if Sugar's just gonna come out and kind of point fight, or if he's gonna kind of maybe get caught with something and say I gotta fire back. But
right, and I could see him doing that, right, getting caught and then just being like, "Fuck, gotta go," and that can work to his benefit, but could also just end the fight that much quicker.
Yeah.
But like we said, we're rooting for Sugar Sean. That's all that matters. But if you're taking it to the bet, you're taking Peter Yan.
Peter Yan, third round finish.
All right, and he's what? He's minus 265 right now. I'm gonna calculate out your bet for you. All right, next fight. We got the CEO of EPO. TJ versus Aljo, the snack pack. How you feel? How are we feeling about TJ's return? I'm excited.
Me and you, we watched his last fight. Shout out Matt Toscano's place.
Wow.
That was a good war. Could have gone either way. But I think, I mean, if you look at it, I just think that TJ's ground game and wrestling game is way better than Piotr Jan's. So I don't think Aljamain's going to be able to get to the back as kind of easily and kind of stay there as easily as he did for those rounds against Peter. He also kind of fatigued at the end. Kind of Piotr got the last 2 rounds. I just think, I mean, Dillashaw's been in there with the best. He's been in high profile fights before. I think he's got, a good coach. I really think his wrestling defense and like background is gonna be the key. And I see him stuffing everything, landing his shots, and I think he gets it done in the third. TJ Dillashaw.
TJ third. I like that.
And I must say, contrary to a lot of people's thoughts, no matter who wins the Jan O'Malley fight, I'd much rather see Dillashaw Cejudo 2 35.
Wow.
Yep.
I like that a lot. Dillashaw Cejudo 2.
So what do you think?
I'm with you on the TJ train. I'm worried that his chin's not there. You know, and who knows if it is, but if he's not taken what he was and he got down to where he's at, but I mean, he seems like he's in better shape now and not suck and win nearly as much as he was. That's the only thing that worries me. But yeah, no, he's better on the ground than Jan, I think. I think he creates more chaotic scrambles on the ground. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's never still. It's never complacent. But yeah, I think TJ gets it done. Ooh, what round though? That I don't know. I think it's gonna be. I don't want to say a decision again, but this card's got the making of a fucking. It's got the making to be a shitty card. That's the realistic thing. It's a great card, but I've seen too many of these just play out horribly. God, I don't know.
Does your heart say decision?
It does. But I don't want to be that guy just choosing every fight by decision. The next fight I know I got to finish. We're gonna go TJ by decision.
By decision, and you know we'll probably work in that favor. I don't think Aljo's got the best knockout power, so
no,
I think
exactly.
that'll help.
But
That'll help his chin.
I think Aljo thinks he's got the most knockout power, so I could see him just landing something fucking out of nowhere, and the one you don't see coming.
Exactly, he does have that kind of striking style where he kind of just throws lame.
Exactly. So I don't know. Sucks. I don't want to be the decision guy, but I think you got to do it here.
Hey, if your gut tells you, your gut tells you.
And my gut's telling me. Okay, so we both got TJ there.
But before the main event, what do you special fight card time? What do you got lined up for food snacks wise?
For the fight?
For the fight, because I was actually thinking of this in class, like thinking, what am I gonna kind of go with?
Wow. I don't know. I'm gonna be in Pismo. What's around?
Oh wow!
What's around? Is there a donut shop? That's my go-to. Is a couple PRs, a donut and a red can. And
there's a donut shop, but I went to that once with Harrison, Todd, and someone else who will remain unnamed, and it was terrible.
Wow!
And the idea came from the unnamed person, so I could pretty much tell you. And there's also a cinnamon roll place that I went to it last time I was down there, and it always has long lines on the weekends. And there was like pre-made. They just get it out of like a donut, like, but there's like a heat lamp, and then there's no like frosting, and like the only frosting they have was like cream cheese frosting.
Are you fucking me?
Yeah, it's like who could put cream cheese frosting on a cinnamon roll? Like, where's the vanilla? Like what?
That's horrible.
But Slow is a 15-minute drive away, and I can get some information from B. Bennett. I know you're an early riser and you like to get out quick, but there is a really, really, really good sandwich breakfast sandwich place that it's phenomenal.
Yeah, let me know where it's at. I haven't been to Slow since God knows how long.
Yeah.
Since
There's also
Todd graduated, honestly.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a great place. I wish I went there. But there's also a good a good Mexican place that has a big breakfast burrito that's down the street in Shell Beach. So, but yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to find something better than
That
Dan's cooking.
shitty.
But
Oh.
you can cut that one.
Yes, I will. I'll find a good McGregor to put over it.
Oh, so
um,
good.
dude, there's a place in Slow. It's right next to Slack. It's like 2 or 3 streets behind there, and it's the chili cheese dog place. I don't know if you've
Wow.
ever been there, but they're open 24/7. And I went there at like 5 in the morning one time and had 2 chili cheese dogs, and it was like the greatest thing that's ever happened
Wow.
to me. Just still drunk, pounding chili
Wow.
cheese. Oh,
That
that.
sounds amazing.
Oh, it's if it's still there, I'm going. Chili cheese before a wedding, just laying ass.
Wow.
Here you go, Vicky.
Is the wedding in Pismo? Where is it actually? Is it at one of those like
Yeah, I think it's in
hotels?
Slow. It's like 10 minutes outside of Slow. It's in like the hills, like at a winery or something like that.
Wow. Respect.
Yeah, super spect. Yeah, Philip and Vicky. Who would have thought?
Yeah, seriously. Shout out to Meek one time.
Oh fuck, that's amazing. um, but yeah, so that's good intel. I will be probably hitting one of those up.
Yeah.
Mikey's with me, so it's kind of on
Oh wow.
him. He's got the
That.
Tesla. We're driving that out. I'm not wasting no gas. So
Oh wow. That's a nice drive, especially when you're in the passenger seat.
I know. Actually, I've never taken the drive in the passenger seat. I've only
You,
driven.
you never what?
Oh, I lied. I said I've never driven in the passenger seat, but I did with
Oh.
Tay Meek one time, and the window broke, and it started raining. So we drove home in the
Oh my
rain with the window
lord.
down. Fucking incredible.
Oh my lord. Where was that coming home from? I remember
Slow.
that though.
That was slow.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I forget. That was just like a random
Shitty
weekend.
element.
Yeah. That element had so many problems, but goddamn, Snoop was a legend.
Literally.
He went through it
Shout out
all.
Snoop.
Snoop. Do you still have that?
No, someone stole a Cadillac converter, and then
Oh.
but it was Tamik was suspicious because like someone stole it, and then like a week later was like, hey, I'll buy this element, like whatever it is, like any problems, I don't care, like I'll just buy it, and like
Damn.
it was like random, so maybe like
He got a
that guy was
guilty conscience. It's like,
yeah,
oh fuck, I'll buy it.
yeah, or like
Damn.
maybe wanted to get it cheap or something like that. Some scum,
Oh. God,
some
you're
deadbeat
thinking like a
scum.
criminal. I'm thinking like a good Catholic boy. You're thinking like a
I
scum.
don't, I don't, I don't trust people. That's a drunk Tamik quote I'll never forget. I don't trust no one, bruh.
Oh, that is incredible. I don't trust no one, bruh. That is so good.
Oh
Holy
shit.
shit. Oh, that is like the best thing I've ever heard. Tay Meek. A lot of Tay Meek action tonight. We love it.
Shout out, man.
All right.
Shout out.
He needs to be here next week. We'll give him a call next week. Get him on the line for his picks. Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
so good.
All right. Well, we got one more fight.
The main event.
The main.
Wow. This one.
What are we thinking?
Well, many people know my history with the Khabib camp, the AKA camp. You can even throw the Flores camp in there. But I think it's simple. I think Charles has been saying it all week. This Islam. I mean, part of it's not his fault, but hasn't really be. I mean, as much as I love Bobby Green, laying on top of Bobby Green and just throwing punches to his forearms doesn't really get you a title fight. But here he is. He's one-dimensional, and I have a simple prediction. I think Charles comes out, pressure, lifts the left leg, saying, here, come take it. I think Islam panics / does what he like always does and I think Charles gets on the neck quick, guillotine first round.
Wow. First round Gilly. Oh, can you imagine that
I'd
place?
even would go silent, and I'd even go under 2 minutes.
I'm writing that down just in case it happens. If it doesn't, I'll scratch it out. That would be incredible. Because how do you take that instinct out of Islam? He's gonna see it. He's gonna
Exactly.
be like, it's there.
Yeah,
Oh
and I
God.
mean, you got the guy who has the most submissions in the UFC history. I mean, what do you think he's been working on the entire camp?
Right. I mean, exactly. Uh, do you think? So you think he doesn't get out of one?
No, I don't
Let's
think so. And yeah, I don't think so.
let's say it does get out of one. What do
Okay.
you think happens?
Um, I think it'll be if it gets out of one, it'd be like
Same story.
Islam gets the takedown, but like Charles is like really like defensive, like is in guard, like kind of doesn't. I think it'll be like more kind of like how the first round of McGregor Khabib went, how he kind of just sat in the guard and kind of took the wind out of his sails in a way.
Right.
But I mean, I just think although Charles might be not be like the highest level wrestling, I just think MMA ground game. I think he is so dangerous with
Exactly. It's
jiu-jitsu.
just different. He's different from everywhere too. That's the thing on the ground. It's like you may be not in a bad spot, you know what I mean? As a wrestler, it's
Yeah,
like his back may never be on the mat or anything like that, but it's like you're always in danger of fucking Charles snatching something up.
yeah,
Um
100%.
but he's also just fought way better caliber guys to get there.
100%.
And it's like I
And
know MMA's changed, but it not that much.
oh no, 100%. A thousand. I mean, the Islam just a. I always think he's a step below Khabib. I mean, Artem was always a step below Connor. Like the guys who like helped you get there, they're always going to be a step below. And I also think that shit, I had it on the top of my head. Oh yeah, uh, Charles. I mean, I know he's like gotten a lot of like success and a lot of fame in the past year, but he's another one of those guys who it's like he wakes up and he's training. I mean, he's always doing something like either lifting or MMA shit. Like he's just like, and I think Islam used to be like that, but kind of think he thinks his shit don't stink. Like walking in with like sunglasses, like saying what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up. It's just like
Yeah, and
you
it's
know,
like I think a lot of that comes from just that camp. You know what I mean? It's like when you
yeah,
have Khabib, who never lost, and it's like obviously Islam has, but when you come up in that way where it's like everything you want, you know what I mean? And it's like I'm sure I don't know. I I I was gonna say something that I was gonna have to cut. Good
I
pause, Jim.
mean, it's
um,
just if you think about it, Khabib had a lot of luck, man. Like he fought Aya Quinta. He didn't have to fight a prime Tony. He fought a Connor that wasn't really training slash a month like 100 mil Connor. Like that's just like
right.
he got off scot free.
No, and he did, but he also did everything right. I mean, he got out at the right time. He played his cards exactly right. So it's
Yeah,
like
true.
obviously got to give him credit where it's due. But yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see these next couple embeddeds coming up and see what
Yep.
the interaction is, see if they have any more or what it's
Mhm.
like. But I'm with you
What are you thinking?
on the Charles train.
Love that.
Um, I think the JIT speaks for itself. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to think of this one's going to be a finish. I think he gets it done in the second. um, and I think he gets on his back. And I know that that's probably going to be different for Islam, but I think he RNC Charles second round.
Wow. Wow.
And
Do you think Islam taps?
that's where I was going to go. I don't know. I think he does. I think he does. I think he's not going to go out. There's no reason. I mean, you know, he's still young as hell. It's just not his time. That's the thing. That's the other thing about Islam is it's like, I mean, he's not young as hell, but he's still got plenty of time left.
Yeah.
So, I think he would tap, but I think that crowd goes fucking silent if he loses.
God, that'd be so damn sick.
Oh my god, he might not make it out alive.
Charles?
Yeah. If he wins.
Do you think he goes after Khabib?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to. It won't work. I think Khabib's fucking done as done could be. Or he fights him at 170. I mean, there's no way Khabib's ever coming back to 155. I don't think he comes back at all, but I think he tries. He attempts the call out. What's the hurt? It's like, why not?
Yeah. I mean, freaking Khabib sees his guy get finished. I mean, that'd be the time. Like, he's fucking most enraged.
Do you think that'd be enough to get him out though?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think it'll depend on the way he loses.
Right.
I honestly, this might be biased, but I think like Connor would be the only one to like beat one of his guys and then just fucking go at him and get him out. But Charles is one dangerous, and I think he might say something, but he's also like really respectful. And he's already said like Khabib's like done, and I respect it.
Right. And I don't think he would be an asshole, you know what I mean? But I think he would be like, Khabib, if you want to come back, like, this is the fight. But I think Khabib's fucking as done could be. There's no way.
But that man deserves a freaking a huge Brazil homecoming.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. I don't get how Connor's riding so hard Brazil. I mean, I know how he is, but he just flipped the script, huh? Con man?
For going for Charles in Brazil?
Yeah.
Being like, yeah.
But I get,
I mean, I think
you can't.
part of that's probably just the hate of
Khabib, exactly. And
yeah. But I mean, he's always, even though he had that shit with Aldo, I mean, he's always kind of been remotely respectful.
No, for sure. God damn. Well, let's plug in that last pick, and I'll get you your line if you want to run a little parlay with those that
wow.
Man. So let's see, who was your last? You had Charles. Let's see, what's he at? He's plus 155.
It was plus 155.
Charles is.
Oh, okay.
Which I think
for the
a little disrespectful. Just straight up, I didn't do first sub in the first. I'm sure I could find that though.
I don't think I could do that at William Hill, so it's all good.
Bill Hill. Let's see, $10 on that sugar. No, on the Jan TJ Charles will get you $79 and an $89 back. So you win $80. That's not bad.
Might sprinkle a little Denver against the Jets.
It's funny you say that. The other thing I have written down is Denver Broncos. Let's ride.
Oh my.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Oh my.
Who do they have? They have
they got the
Jets.
I think they're on a 3-game winning streak, Jets.
That they are.
I mean, I might be biased, but I'm feeling confident, you know.
Are you? You
I'm
think this is a trap game for the Jets?
yeah, I think they could be riding a high horse and kind of seeing how our offense is and kind of just
I
licking
see
our
what you
chops.
did there with the Bronco and the high horse.
um, but they got some young guys. But I mean, when you got a defense, anything's possible, and the Broncos have a top NFL defense. So, and I don't know if I mean Russ is hurt, and Broncos backup's unknown, but he's not bad. He's a Zappy-esque guy,
Wow,
and
I'm a big Zappy guy. I don't know.
yeah,
I'm ordering a jersey tonight.
wow,
Zappy hour, and
wow.
he's may not play another game, but I don't care. I will root for the guy on the bench. His
That
draft
is
day
a
video got me going.
that would be a great purchase.
I think I'm doing it. That and a couple Sharks jerseys.
Wow.
Um,
Let's go.
dead sport, as Tay Meek would say, but not to us in San Jose. Those are our boys.
Tay Meek's kid's a dog, so everyone knows.
Who is their core or their backup?
His name's Brett Ripon. He's been the backup. I mean, he's behind Drew Lock last year and Shitwater, but he started a few games in 2020 when Lock was there, and I'm not sure he beat the Jets. I think he beat the Patriots. I'm not sure if he got a loss as well, but
he beat the Jets.
He beat the Jets in 2020 on Thursday Night Football, and then he beat the Patriots. But I don't even think they scored an offensive touchdown that game. LOL. But
that's tough. That's Denver football, folks.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's Russ or the coaching but I will say this: if you want to not get my opinion, but like listen to someone who knows what they're talking about, talk Broncos, because a lot of people on ESPN have no idea what they're talking about unless they played. Shannon Sharp, he is one a crack up, but also he put it out perfectly. I mean, he's got all these. I mean, he's posting himself walking into the games. I mean, he's just like doing a bunch of stuff with his girl. He's like trying to be an A-list celebrity. It's like looks like he's not. It looks like football's not his number one priority. And when you got a fan base like the Broncos and you got the weapons like the Broncos, and they've always been told they're a quarterback away, this is a recipe for disaster. But I'm still confident. I still believe.
Hey,
I think this could be a resurrection.
I like that. Did they win the game you went to?
They did 11-10.
Wow.
11-10 against the Niners. And you know what? My least favorite team used to be was the Chargers all the time, and I think the Niners are one now because I just can't stand the Niners.
Wow. What about the Niners? What the fuck?
I mean, I've been kind of engraved by my father to not like them, but the past couple of years, I mean, their fans are like, I mean, I know everyone's not the same, but like their fans are super, super negative. Like even when they're like winning and stuff like that, then they're like going nuts like when they win. And another thing is there's all this faithful stuff. Oh, we're faithful. The team moved to Santa Clara. Like they're the Santa Clara 49ers. Like let's get that clear. Like how are you faithful when you move cities? You're not even San Francisco. You're not even faithful to the Bay.
That is a great point.
Take the faithful to the bank, and let's ride 11-10.
Oh fuck, I love it. Maybe they just need to fly you out to every game. Maybe Boog is the weapon.
Dude, quick little story from that game. It was like low scoring. The Broncos were down, and I was with my mother, lining up a field goal. The guy's like about to shake his head, like snap the ball. My mom goes, "Oh, this is an easy one, right?" Guy just fucking pushes it right, and I literally was like fuming. Like I could have fucking Oh my god, I was so mad. Like I couldn't say anything, and I was just like, "Oh my lord!"
That is
Like how
so.
did that just happen?
That is the most your mom thing I've ever heard.
I was like, "Oh my!" But yeah, I'd probably say I was silent for 70% of the game, just
Just
throat in
white
my
knuckling
stomach,
it.
just fucking literally was sipping on a Cutwater margarita, just
Wow.
loving life.
Cutwater. Those are got a lot of alcohol in them, don't they?
Wow, I did not know, so I was just kind of
Couple
just was
Cutwaters in elevation.
using it as a sipper.
Love that.
I got a couple other good stories for
Off
off
air.
off pod,
Can't wait. Can't wait.
and they're tremendous.
Oh, I bet. I bet. God damn. Last thing I want to talk about is the Lakeshow and LeBron. How we
Wow,
feeling about your Lakers? I know they lost.
wow,
It's the Warriors, but season's not won and lost on the first game of the season.
oh, wow. I mean, let me just begin by saying, I mean, if you don't think LeBron's the greatest to ever do it, you just don't know the sport. I mean, it's just there's so many clips that are coming out from 10 years ago. The guy's head's above the rim, and then last night, I mean, he's freaking outrunning people down the court, reverse layups, right hand. I mean, he's freaking flying through the air, still dunking. I mean, guy's incredible. Didn't shoot it well, but he's incredible. Year 20, that was Kobe's last year, and LeBron's playing like it's year fucking 12. As far as the Lakers go, it's very simple. Everything needs to go through LeBron and AD. They need to shoot 80 to 85% of the shots, unless they. I really think they should trade Russ for shooting and maybe a big, but he just doesn't belong in LA. He just can't do it. I hate the. I don't care if he's done his whole career. I hate the not being a part of the team model. I hate all that stuff. It's just like addition by subtraction, one band, one sound. But I also have to say, in the offense, you can't just give it to LeBron and AD on the post and have them go one on one. That's just not going to work. They need to have a lot of motion. They need motion, run something to get the ball to LeBron, like on the run, get AD a lob, get something like that. You can't just have them go one on one because, I mean, teams are just going to double them and force other guys to shoot, and that's just
Right. And especially in such a three heavy league, it's like
exactly
you can only do that for so long.
Exactly. But I'll take LeBron shooting 90% of the shots any day of the week.
I like that. What do you think about the Russ and Russ comparison?
I mean, it's just like putting my fucking sports world in a blunder. I mean, that's literally freaking me. I mean, it's just horrible, but
oh fuck.
I don't know what's up with either of them. I mean, the fact that they could have had DeMar DeRozan and they chose fucking what's his face,
just bad.
And then I'm just hearing now that the Broncos like were in full position to get Josh Allen and pulled the plug like last second. It's just like, wow.
Why would they even release that?
Life's great, but yeah, if the Broncos go shit, Von Miller's on the Bills, so that gives me a reason to root. Might buy Jers.
Wow, I like that. The Bills are a good out too, and they're clear across the coast. There's no
exactly.
No need.
Yeah, I ride with the Bronx, Von Miller, and Mike Evans, baby. That's where you'll find me.
I have been seeing the Von Miller tweets.
Huh?
I said I have been seeing the Von Miller tweets.
Fucking love the guy, man. I mean, he's just longevity. Wanted to be in Denver this year. Yet GM didn't want him back, so it's BS, man. It's just BS. But
the disrespect.
Season 6 soon. Bronx. Boog Meek.
Wow. Book it. That means you're gonna. Are you living in Denver? Or are you flying in every game?
I think I'm gonna take my talents out there and get a JUCO job, baby. Denver JC.
Denver JC.
The DCC, baby. Come on.
DCC.
Come hoop.
Let's go.
Taking the Colorado State title.
This is going to be your recruiting portal through here. We'll get all the guys on. Got him a little cash into the table. That is.
Hey, free Dutch Bros on coach. Just on the low. He's on the low.
On the low. Holy shit. That is a hell of a way to end this Turner Meeker. All right, Boog.
Secret of the pros. All right, man.
I'm gonna play
talk.
a video. Hey, great talk. We hit the hour mark. I feel like that's like a perfect start. A good solid hour. I'm gonna play one video on the way out. You can listen, you can hang up, but up to you. I'll play it right now.
Love it.
I'm the underdog here, guys. My whole life I've been counted out. Nobody believed in me, and it's why I created I Believe. So I need you to chant this for me while we get our warm-up, all right? We're going to go, here we go, evil, here we go. All right, ready? Let's go.